Sensitivity is intelligence. With grace and skill, you have abundance. Welcome to the Psychic Hour Reading Show. Host Kelly Brickle is a psychic medium, numerologist, healer, and teacher. Her passions are learning about the soul and energy. Whether through spirit, emotion, or vibrational numbers, there is always a pathway of information waiting to help. Now, here is your host of the Psychic Hour Reading Show, Kelly Brickle.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. We're doing the reading show today. We have Laurie Mckeogh Smith in the house.
Hi, Kelly. Hi, everyone.
Hello, and thank you, everybody, for your patience. The energy is wonky today. I've been saying that to people, so we started a little bit later today. So grateful that people were waiting and are here. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, yes, how are you doing with the wonky energy today, Laurie?
Oh, a little crazy because apparently it's not on my Facebook page. So it's only on one of them.
It's on, I see it on your Psychic Medium Laurie Rose page.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how to get it on my other page.
It's okay. We can just say hello to people for a second and then you'll have some flexibility. Hello, CJ. Hello, Sierra. Hello, me and my shadow. Hello, Arnie. Hello, Jess. Hello, Bernadette. Hello, 123 Green Eyes. And yes, Jess, it's very wonky, I agree. Hello, Jennifer Rose. Hello. And thank you for vibing the water background. Sometimes we need the zen. Lord knows we need the zen sometimes. So how is everybody doing today? Some people are saying it's snowing, it's cold. Hello, Jennifer. She's saying hi to both of us. It's really warm over here. I'm in California. It's really warm over here today, so I'm very thankful. I'm very lucky for that.
We have ice. We have snow.
Oh, no. You're in New York, right?
Yeah. I mean, it was actually a little warmer today, but it's still there.
Hello, Michael Zinn. He's in New York as well. Hello. And Bernadette, it's the mermaid in you. I'm sorry to hear there's so much ice and snow. My goodness. Hello, Jennifer McCormick. It's great to see you. And then Jess says they're getting a blizzard tonight. And Jess, you're in South Dakota, right? I think people come in and they share where they're from. And I remember it for the most part, I think. Hello, Jessie Cat. It's great to see you again. Everyone's saying hello back. Hello. So we're going to be doing readings in just a moment.
Got it.
We're going to be doing a mixture. Oh, you got it hooked up, Laurie.
I don't know. I'm trying. Is it? I hope so.
It is. It says it's hooked up. Try refreshing. And sometimes it doesn't broadcast in a way where it shows up on the wall. It will just show up.
Okay, there it is.
Icon. Let me see too. Now we're looking into the technical bit of it. Oh, it's not even posting on my wall clearly.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
That happens. It's weird because some people might see it and then other people might not. So everyone, if you don't see the broadcast on Facebook, but it looks like people are able to, it could be they're connecting to Jennifer Rose's page because Jennifer Rose is helping the broadcast. They could be watching one of my pages, but I see that it's not, it's saying it's broadcasting on Sacred Spiral, but it's not appearing on the wall. So anyone who's wondering where it is, you can go to YouTube or you can go to Laurie's page or my page or Jennifer Rose's page, and I'm sure it will broadcast there. So everyone, if you're watching, you already are successfully watching.
Right. I am ready though. I have my cards.
Oh, North Dakota. Okay, North Dakota, Jess. Sorry about that. Okay, so Laurie has her cards. We're going to be doing card readings today. So please, let us know if you're open. That's how we go to you. Laurie will explain how she reads or how she's drawn to read for you, I'm sure. We're just going to naturally honor the mediums and psychics care however they want to work. So, Laurie, would you like me to go first? Would you like to go first? What are you vibing?
I could go first. Do we assume everyone who's on is open?
They have to say that they're open. So everybody, let us know that you're open for a reading. And
if they're watching a show on card readings, you guess they want a card reading, right?
most people, I would say most
Doesn't
people
take a
are going to be
psychic.
open. It's always good though, because I always go, directly. I'm like, hey, who's open right now? Because you know who's live and who's participating. Because they might go to the bathroom. They might all of a sudden have to step out the door. Even though they're very open at the same time, they're not present.
All right. So can we jump in?
Yeah, you just pick.
All right. I'm using my deck, Soul on Fire.
Yeah, please tell us about your deck.
It's called Soul on Fire. It's all about self-love, soul love, romantic love, love for each other, universe, everything. So I did a class recently where we tried something new, and I'm going to do that now. I spread out the entire deck on my desk, and I'm going to pick someone, and then I'm going to go to like 2 or 3 cards wherever I'm guided, and I'll just do it.
Perfect. And then people are saying that some people can see it on your wall and my wall and other walls, and other people can't see it. So it's a mixed bag. Everybody hang in there.
Okay. All right. I am going to go to Jennifer McCormick.
Okay, Jennifer McCormick.
Right. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer, I'm first going to the card, Your Fire Deserves Someone Who Won't Fear the Heat. And I want to say, I'm going to talk about your past with this one. I feel like in the past, you really knew that and you lived that. You knew that you needed someone to show up just as strong as you do. And I'm not talking just romance. You can take this in any way. But I feel like at some point along the way, perhaps your confidence got shaken. Maybe you hit some bump in the road. Because the next card is Don't Search for Flaws, Accept Compliments. So I feel like you kind of lost your footing. And this could even have to do with some professional relationships. But I really encourage you to get back to your authentic self and your strong self. The next card I went to was Make Sure You Are the Author of Your Next Chapter. So jump back in there. Write the script. You don't have to rewrite anything. Write the next chapter. And be selective on who you allow near your energy. And go forward with that strength that you had. Please give me feedback in the comments. Oh, she already said, yes, that makes sense. All right. Tell me what you thought about the whole thing.
Yes, please. She's definitely going to type something. Jennifer is always very communicative.
So what'd you think of doing my kind of story with everything spread out?
I love it. I love it.
Right?
I love taking a bunch of cards and seeing how they fall, or having a preset order to tell the story. It's my favorite way to read. When I pull cards, I'll pull a card and they'll tell me like this is for their past, or like they'll say like this is something they're
Yeah,
in conflict with, or this is something that they're in hope for. So I'll get told sometimes where the card's supposed to go, and sometimes I just have a set order. I'm already thinking. I love it. So
that's
yes.
cool. Okay.
Let's see. Jennifer, let us know. Jennifer, let us know how you relate. She says it makes sense. Okay, I will go and connect. Hello, Kim Princess. Hello, hello, Alana. Hello, Amanda. Everyone coming in. Hello, hello. Lynn, hello. Mystical, hello. Thank you for coming in. And there's always a lot of Jennifers here. Hello, Jennifer Parker. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna see where I'm drawn. Oh, here we go. She messaged you.
Oh, perfect.
Hello, there's another Jess here. Hello, Jess, and hello, Melissa. I'm gonna go to Alana Cooperman. Okay. So Alana, I have a different deck. So maybe she wants from your deck. There's that. I don't
I
know.
know, Alana.
I'm really drawn to you,
I
Alana.
think she
Though.
might have my deck. I'm not sure.
Do you have her deck? Do you have Laurie's deck, Alana?
And if anyone's interested, you can still get them in time for Christmas.
Yes, please. Where can people order them? I'll put the
Right
link
on my website, or you can just send me a message, edifyyoursoul.com.
Okay, let's get that up here.
I just sent out a bunch today.
Because you have made 2 decks, right?
Yes, my other one is Have a Seat.
Perfect. Just putting this up. Connect with Laura. If you want to talk about it for a second, I'm just putting this up, and then away I'll go with the next reading.
Yeah, so I have 2 of them. Have a Seat is a seat for every moment, a message for every soul, and it literally has pictures of all different chairs, which I happen to love. And it has you consider what you would feel like sitting in that chair. And you can also use these for mediumship. I have pulled a card, and then next thing I know, I'm connecting. For example, there's a rocker in here, and that always reminds me of my grandmother. My mom still has her chair. So I pulled this card for someone, and next thing I knew, their grandmother came in.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool.
I love that. Yeah, it just opens up the space. Some cards are perfect for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Megan. Oh, go ahead.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead.
you're up for Alana.
All right. Okay, so Alana, what's coming up is you got the Firm Foundation card. The Firm Foundation card, and I'm reading from the Psychic Tarot, John Holland. That's just what I was guided mostly to read with today. So Firm Foundation, and this is talking about like getting your physical body back into the best place that it can be. We go through different times within our lives where our body is going to be different on different years and have different needs. And so it's just saying with what you need for yourself to feel more like you this year, more confident, more sharp, more just in your body. I'm just going to keep saying those words because I just feel like I don't quite feel right in my body. And a lot of things are kind of pinging for me, if you can understand this, Alana. And so what came in pair with that was feeling out of harmony and also needing to rest and rejuvenate. Okay. So this is about really going within and reclaiming your center and understanding like who you are on a deeper level. Sometimes when we think about our life's goals and we think about what we want to be and how we'll define who we are, we go, I want to go and complete this task, and I want to do this with my job or have this with my relationship or my friendship, or I want to go do this. And I feel like there's so many things that you are looking at thinking it's going to make you feel better and more grounded. and it's actually leading to more disbursement. So that's great. You want to do all those things. Like, that is a part of who you are. Please write those things down and manifest them and actively do them. But at the same time, really take care of your body. And sometimes when we're doing too much at once, or we're thinking things are going to make us feel better because we're already not feeling so great, it can complicate our energy system, and it can complicate the way that we heal and feel. And so it's about taking care of yourself and really giving yourself the rest and relaxation and the good tools to strengthen your body right now. And that's what I'm getting for you. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. And it's important to, you got a card coming up regarding emotional loss. It's basically a time also to heal yourself with things of the past. So you actually can have time to review things and can have time to reconfigurate. So this is just about getting stronger and reconfigurating and being more of yourself. That's all it is. Not going, oh crap, I have to do this. No, this is about just, oh yeah, I get to actually feel better, stronger, and happier because I've just reorganized the room of my soul. That's all it is. Okay. I hope that makes sense, and let me know if it does, and I'm going to hand it over to Laurie.
Awesome. Okay, let's see. Benno, pretty curtains and candles. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Benno. Where is Benno?
Benno, I'm going to go to the other deck for some reason.
Benno, are you here with us? She says thank you. You're welcome, Alana. Benno, are you here with us?
Is he not here anymore? Okay, if I will put his card aside. If he's here, I'll pull it in a minute. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, you proceed however you want to. I'm just asking him to come forth.
Yeah, okay. While I'm waiting for him to come forward, Eva. Eva. Your story is sacred. Not everyone deserves to read every chapter. So I feel guided to just pull this one for you because I feel like your energy is very strong. It feels like beautiful grounding energy. And sometimes when you have that, you tend to give a lot, which is great, but you don't want people taking advantage of it. And know that you don't have to give everyone an explanation. Just because someone asks you a question doesn't mean you have to answer it. I always say that just because someone texts you doesn't mean you even have to text back. You choose what to respond with and when and what feels good for you. So keep some of that magic to yourself and hold it close and hold it for the people that really deserve to experience that with you. I hope that makes sense. Please let me know. And we didn't hear back from Benno yet.
Benno, if you're in the house, you're up next, but you got to let us know you're around. And Ava, I'm sure will give you some more feedback, or Eva or Ava. Okay. Kim's making me laugh. She's saying, that's right. You respond when you want to.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Let's go. I'm gonna pull some for Kim. I'm gonna pull some. I feel like Kim's energy is really rising lately, so this is in full support of Kim. Oh, I love this. So you got as soon as I said that, you got the foundation and achievements card. So yeah, that's like prosperity, looking at the path right before you, and also being further enough along on it where there's rewards in sight or actual rewards right uh, in front of you. So that's really good. This is really important. So in conjunction with this card, there's multiple things on the table here. So the rejoice and celebration for all your hard work. That's amazing. That's wonderful. But also in turn, choosing wisely. Okay. So this has been something that like you've, if you can understand, battled with, and you'll continue to like rectify this. You have overthought some things. You have at times too actively grabbed things. And so you're in a state where your discernment is there. But at the same time, even though this is sharpened, and I do think you make great decisions, continue to choose wisely around opportunities where you are going to give people power regarding how you believe with them to be or how they work. So it's about, even though you've made a choice and something sits well with you, to completely understand that there's choices within the choices and further choose wisely. Maybe it's a great opportunity, but the people maybe are not the right fit. And so you'll thank the opportunity, but not continue to work with the people. Or maybe the people are a great fit, but ultimately that opportunity on that date, time, or year is not the perfect one. More will come up. So really fall in the harmony of spirit within this. It's like the further training, it's the further going down the road of you learning the great synchronicities. Your intuition will come alive during this time, and you'll start to understand all these really weird details of why is it so complicated. It's really just fine tuning you to, yep, it's a piece of this energy and it's a piece of that energy, and people are complicated. So why is all this so complicated? Because people are complicated, and you're learning about people. You're going to be reading for people. You're learning about yourself. This is the rabbit hole of intuition. Let me see how you are commenting. You said, gotta make good decisions and not be all over the place. Interesting enough, almost got scammed today. Okay, yeah. Choose wisely. You know, stand in your ground, stand in your power. Keep that discernment alive. Please trust yourself. I want to hand it to you, though, because you are making good decisions, even though they're dicey times. So you said almost got scammed, but you didn't. So keep reaffirming that you are rising above the tides, even though you're being tested. And I feel like this is an overwhelming time, too. So continue the self-care, continue a mixture, and I'm going to say this because I think both are needed, a mixture of tending to yourself and your space, but also getting outside of the house and doing things that are good for your soul. So we need both. We need both. And that's what I'm seeing a lot. I could keep going on and on with it. You said, thank you. I was smarter than that. Absolutely. You said my radar is off, but thank you. I was smarter than that. Yeah. It's just an overwhelming time. There's an overwhelming time. There's a lot of change on the table, but you are connected with truth.
It's amazing how you can take something from every reading. Like I'm hearing you going, yeah, I need to hear that. I need to hear that.
Cool. I love when that happens. I love it when that happens. It's just more of that always, please. I would love to have everyone have multiple readings. Like I can take that like 7 people, 1 person. I'll take it.
I'm going to Jenny. Jenny, as soon as I saw your name popped up, it was like this card just popped out for you. Move forward with intention. Leave what no longer serves you. We say that a lot. You know, we hear that a lot. Leave what no longer serves you. But Jenny, I feel like you need that just screamed at you today. Like just leave it behind. And I also feel guided to say, Don't spend too much time trying to figure out what went wrong, where it went wrong, who, how, any of those things. Sometimes you just need to go. So, whatever you're moving forward from, just do it. Gather your energy, gather your power. I know you have a lot of it. And just go for the next best thing that's waiting for you.
Jenny, let us know if you can understand that. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna go to Katie New. I kind of want to go to Evelyn Santiago too. I'm gonna go to Katie. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the first one. So Katie Newkirk. And let us know if you have a question too, everybody. At least for me, I love reading with questions sometimes, and other times I just go wherever I go with the cards. So, Katie, if you have a question, let me know. Just gonna pull some things for you. Okay. Jenny says, "Thank you, Laurie. Perfect timing." What is coming forth is actually it's funny when we pull similar cards for different people. You just go, "Oh, is that right?" And it is. There's patterns that follow us all around, and this is really going in the vein of spiritual strength for you, Katie. So this is the similar themes that we talked with Kim just a second ago of choosing wisely, finding your truth, getting in touch with intuition. And I feel like you're headed in that department. That's like where you're going. You're getting into a place where you're really healing and finding your power and speaking up if you can understand this. You're like, I really don't have any questions. That's okay. Let me know if you can understand this though, Katie. You are in a place where you're getting into your power, you're speaking up, you are looking into the mirror and saying, like, what do I need to get past? And you're having these conversations with yourself because you're headed towards a new beginning. And he says, yes, that all resonates. Thank you. So you're headed, you're on the path of spiritual strength right now, but you're headed into more things that are going to give you like what you wish you had. You are going to be more decisive. You are going to have these aha moments and these soul stirring realizations and more spirit led. I'm going to just say it again, decision making. A lot of this is about decision making. I feel like sometimes you're trapped in fear with decision making, and you really weigh in on a lot of people's opinions. Like you're like, what do you think? I don't know. Or I'm just going to really have to be careful with this. And you're busting out of that. You really are. The past gives us reflection of things that we get to look on in the moment and go, oh, I needed to be that way. I needed to go through this because I needed to learn that exact lesson. That will continue to showcase itself to you. And I feel like this goes back to like mom and dad and the way that they were raised and the way that you were raised. And you're like breaking out of those family patterns and breaking out of the molds that you went into, like when you were a kid, like where you defaulted with friends. It's like, this is the way that you're supposed to be. Well, you can be now whoever you want to be. And you're like, I'm working on my mediumship. And you're like, yes, I'm a people pleaser. Yes. So you get to break out of this mold. And the more you work on your mediumship, and that makes sense, the path of spiritual strength, the more that's going to get busted open because you're going to be in contact with every single soul. And they all have different preferences and choices. And so you have to learn and embody what it means to be someone who's selfish, someone who's very decisive, someone who's logical, someone you'll get to feel it all. keep going forward. I'm going to say this and then I hand it off to Laurie. There are times for you, whether they've already happened or they will happen soon, where these changes are going to bring about loss. And it's going to feel like you're going to be even more misunderstood for coming out. Keep going. You're going to find your people. You're going to get deeper into your harmony. Keep going. Okay. And I hand that off to you, Laurie. Thank you for understanding, Katie.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to go to... Did we get Stacia yet? Stasha?
Stacia, no, we have not.
Okay.
Stacia.
Stacia, love yourself like someone worth staying for.
Ooh.
I want to empower you to teach people how to treat you. And I know that you have self-respect. I know that you have your worth. But sometimes we're afraid to show it, or we might feel like we'll come off too confident. But I really empower you to show the world how you should be treated with your own self-love. I know you're very talented. I'm not sure what you're working on, but I do feel like you always have sort of projects and things that you're thinking of doing, wanting to do. And if you show the world how worth it you are, you're going to receive that energy in return. Let me know if that makes sense. And I'll give it back.
Love that message. Love it. Okay, I'm going to go towards... Everybody tell me that you're open if you're here. Who's still here? I guess I'll go to Charlene. Charlene. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, when we start a new read, just continue to let us know you're open, because we don't know if you have walked down the hall. Okay. So, interesting. Charlene. So you are in a place, and this is what you have been looking at. So it's not something like fresh. It's something that you're actively working on, partnerships and alliances. Making new formations within business, making new formations within friendships, and is leading you to a place where it's a mixture of, I need to highlight that it is the time for some solitude, but it's also important to continue to look for the right business partnerships. And I'm mostly going to say the business partnerships, and also to reaffirm the partnerships that do work. So sometimes it's about bringing love to the old, even if that has been, let's say, not up to date, giving the old some love. So I just feel like there's some friends or even relationship energy that is actually really positive, that I guess I'm giving a little bit of light to or life to right now, rather than like, I need to just find purely new people. So keep that in mind. And with the actual business partnerships, I think you just have to continue to find what's the right fit and keep looking, rather than like, oh, I just talked to somebody the other day, maybe they're the best fit. It's like, no, just keep looking until it clicks. It's not quite clicking. Stay in your own energy. And you're saying yes to do with mediumship. Yes, this is to do with mediumship. Yes, this is. And there is a mixture of more work needing to be done. So it's like, I always have work, and other people have work within their soul development that it's like, wow, this is what was needed to push the energy or heal the energy or move the energy. So I know, like, let's say if I have stagnant energy in a room and if I clear it out, all of a sudden someone will book a reading. I'll go, oh, look at that, right? Or I know I have to sit down and meditate on a certain issue that's been bothering me and kind of get to a certain point with it in order for the energy to go, okay, now I have this. And I feel like with your light and shadow, and so this is coming in a placement of where you're headed into and what you have to rectify, that really needs to be looked at. The light and shadow of who you are and what you have chosen, and really what still is. I want to put it like this. Like, there's certain things that we all have, like coping mechanisms that we're healing, things that we use to actually better ourselves, and sometimes they're old habits and they hinder ourselves and they're no longer needed. A series of those things are ready to be looked at to pop the energy and to create more ease and to have more unity within how your spirit moves freely within your body here on earth. So I give that to you. Thank you so much, Charlie, and hopefully that gives some ahas, and that's what really comes forth. Passing it over to Laurie.
Jennifer Rose, I'm going to you. So
Jennifer.
It's funny. I asked for a few cards for you, and every single card is connected. It's so funny. I'm going to read them all. Your flame is sacred. Don't dim it to make others more comfortable. Love will never ask you to go dim. Your presence is the gift. And don't chase. You are not the search party.
Those are such great cards.
I love this one. Don't chase. You are not the search party. So, Jennifer,
all those cards.
I mean, this just says it, says it all. Like, I don't even need to. Love will never ask you to go dim. And that's, again, I say that's not just romantic love. It's love for yourself. It's self-love. Set your soul on fire. Like, let it be so bright. Let your soul be so bright that people will either be able to join that energy, and if they can't, that's okay. But don't dim it for anyone else.
Absolutely. And she says, oh no, not doing that.
What?
She's like, oh yeah, I'm not doing that. Like,
you're not the search party. Yes, you're not the search party. I love it. That's like such empowering cards, those. It's like,
they really are. And there was roses in those cards too, right?
Yes, of course. We both love. These are the back of them.
Oh,
but Jennifer,
wow.
I don't know who's more obsessed with roses, Jennifer. I don't know if there's anyone else that loves roses more than me, but maybe you.
Well, it's very on point. Very on point.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Wow. It's making me smile. I'm going to go with Brenda, that she says, oh, wow. Thank you. So grateful. And I won't, I promise. Yes. You just reading that makes me smile. I'm just like, spot on.
Right?
Okay. Brenda, do you have a question, or can I just pull a general for you? You let me know. I'm going to get started, Brenda, and you can just join me. Okay. So okay, I just keep wanting to pull cards for you because I feel like there's a lot going on, if you can understand this. Yowza, I just want to keep pulling cards for you. So something very important, there's no coincidence. Choose wisely, okay? There's a lot of emotional energy going on for you, and it's about taking the time to make sure that you're okay to deal with all of this. It's about trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, and I feel like this is a place that you've grown very strongly. So thank goodness that's with you. Like you are in your power. Um, it's just if you can understand, like, there has been some things that have come up. Um, I don't know if this is representing a person directly or a situation, but there was, some situations where, like, people were not presenting what they said they were presenting, and it created some issues where you had to, like, step back and go, "How am I gonna handle this?" I really have to be thoughtful with how I go forward. This is not really what I signed up for. Um, I feel like you are in a place to deal with this aptly, though. And I will say, like, the time for resolving some of the things of this aftermath and like being past this, it's not exactly that. It's kind of like you have to still sort things out and things have to come to a close. Um, so sometimes we're like in a waiting like pen as things resolve itself. And so just continue to be in your strength, deal whatever you need to deal with, and then just like let your, like lift your hands up and just know like I I was responsible for how I handled this, and I I showed up as best as I could, and then the rest I'm just gonna have to let go. So let me know if you can understand this, Brenda. Um, it is moving you into a place where you're gonna see things clearly in a little bit. So like right now it's a little bit thick and foggy, but you will see the forest through the trees and you'll understand why these things happen. And you'll be able to make a more, how can I put this? You'll have full retrospect, and that's great because we don't always have full retrospect with what happens or what transpires. We just go, why? It could be 5 years later and you're just like, how did that happen? Like, I still don't get it to this day. Like, I feel like your answers are going to be very clearly answered and you're going to get it. And it's going to lead you to have further knowledge so things like this will not happen again. So, now's not that time, but you're heading into that time and it will test some things within yourself, but you're going to come out of this way clearer than you ever have been. Like, please know that. And she says, yes, she can understand this. If there's anything else you want to share for me to understand what you're saying yes to, great. Not required, though. Thank you for understanding so much. Thank you, Brenda.
That's great. Thank you, Alana. She likes the deck. Yeah, they would make great coworker gifts. They're great conversation starters. I had a bunch of people in the car the other day, and I had a deck in the back seat, and they started pulling cards for each other. It was great. I am going to Evelyn. Evelyn, I have one card for you. Sit out the dance that costs your peace. And if you can see, the woman's kind of fading in the background. The colors aren't that vibrant. Because if something does cost you your peace, you're not going to be at your full strength, if that makes sense. You want to have all of your energy. You want to have all of your goodness. You want to have your bright spirit. And you don't want to get involved in things that will just drain you because you're not going to be at your best. So I empower you to choose the people that you spend time with, that you give your energy to. Choose all of that wisely because you don't ever want anyone to dim your light. And I know it is bright and beautiful. I'm doing quick readings. I hope you don't mind. I'm just handing it right back to you.
If you want to do them long or short, you just do what you are guided to do. I totally respect that.
Right.
I'm gonna go to Bernadette, and then I'm gonna go to Evelyn. So sometimes I choose my people in advance, and sometimes they just come to me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to Bernadette. Bernadette, do you have a question, or would you like a general?
And I'll just say, if you want to ask me a question, feel free to post that, and you could say that for me.
You're welcome, Evelyn. Yeah, please. Everyone ask questions. Messages about me and Kayla. Okay. All right. Well, I feel like I pulled out a whole story about Kayla. So let me look at the cards for a second. It seems like, yeah. Okay, you just gave me some more clarification. Yeah, this would make sense. I was gonna say it seems like things are not going well. Like, and it seems like you are in a place of healing from that, and you're like working to rectify. And you said we are not talking, but we are still thinking about each other. Um, hold on a second. You're definitely not going to continue to talk. That is a theme coming up. And I just get that a lot of this is like messy. So, whatever went down, there was a misunderstanding or someone was not being respected. And it just kind of like blew up where it's doesn't really work going forward. So, I had to acknowledge that. There's a lot of placements where I do not see things moving forward, just moving on. So a lot of these conversations are solo. A lot of these thoughts, if you are thinking about each other, it's kind of like within your own personal space of how you're going to rectify things separately. So regarding Kayla, because you gave me the name of Kayla, like she energetically split where she's just like, I'm handling this in my own space. So something happened where she could not handle things in a certain way and she had to split and have her own space. And you're saying, yes, it was. You're saying, I feel hurt and betrayed. I can imagine because she's very decisive and she's very solo with how she's handling this. So if you were friends, it must feel kind of gut wrenching to all of a sudden have somebody cut so many cords, as we say, and just go, like, it's not about how we're dealing with this or how we'll rectify this. It's just like, I'm going to go and figure it out solo. No, thank you. That's what it feels like this. It feels like in the beginning, there was a lot of like rapport and you helped lift each other up. And there was a lot of hope within the relationship. Um, and now the hope is like kind of the healing. So I really feel like you'll be successful with healing from this. It is something that you will have to navigate where she cannot give you her point of view. And if she ever does, it will be a very, very long time from now. So I feel like you have to make peace with that. Um, what comes into play with like all the aftermath is rest and rejuvenate. Take care of yourself. This is a time where you really have to be back within your own energy and not be looking up to Kayla or wondering how Kayla is healing from this or if she's thinking about what she's done. I feel like she's made peace with what she's done. And if she does think about things, it will be not as much as you are. You are hurting more from this situation. She felt like she had to let go of the energy, so her brain is trying to do that. Um, connect with your higher self within this. Connect with I just keep saying healing. I just keep seeing healing energies, light, the universe, God. those energies like they are opening a door to you to give you the healing for your heart, your mind, your body. Take the healing. Really take the healing and continue to move forth and find relationships that are more harmonious to where you're at now. That's what I'm getting for you. And you're like, I don't trust anyone moving forward. You will have an opportunity to trust again. It's if you're going to take it, you will have opportunities. It's just a matter if you want to. I keep running into her in the neighborhood. I need to move. Yeah, you might run into her, but you guys aren't talking. Just if you see her, just focus on your energy and see how that goes. Just continue to focus on your energy. Look towards yourself and go, this hurts right now. I see her. I'm going to focus on me. That's all I can do. And it's okay that it hurts right now. I'm going to continue to move forward and focus on that. You said the door is closed. LOL. I'm good. People have hurt me too much. It's you know it's okay for the door to be closed sometimes. It's okay. It's think about your body though and your heart and your emotion. I'm just gonna say this. I don't mean to go too deep. But it's like our chakras. Our chakras are meant to be open and functioning, to have experiences. You know, our body is made to be walking and moving. Our brain is made to be learning. Our heart is made to be feeling. So it's really healthy for us to be open. It doesn't mean we allow everything in. Absolutely not. We learn how we want to open that door. We learn how we want to run. I say this sometimes, our energetic house, how we tend to our energetic rooms. We learn about that. But just it's okay that your door's closed right now. Just healing. That's the main thing for you right now. Healing. That's what I'm getting. So I send you a lot of love, Bernadette. Kim says, Bernadette, don't look back. You're not going that way. Yep, I love it. I love it. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, that was deep. Healing to you, Bernadette. I know that's difficult.
Yes.
I want to just, if you don't mind, add something really that we can all benefit from. It came to me in a reading not too long ago, and I just use it all the time. Bernadette said, I don't know how to trust anyone going forward. And I say, it's really not about trusting the other person. It's about trusting ourselves. So when we, most of the time, and I could say that for me as well, when something goes down, when something isn't going well, when something ends, we knew it wasn't bad. We knew. We saw the little signs. And maybe you went with it anyway. That's okay. You know, when I think of relationships that ended, I kind of knew it was coming, or I knew it wasn't in my best interest, but I stayed for whatever reason. Whether you stay for another day, a year, 10 years, you have the right to move on anytime you want. And you have the right to trust yourself. So maybe next time, if something doesn't feel right, maybe you'll move on faster.
Yeah. I think that's the strongest thing you can talk about with what Laurie just mentioned when it comes to trusting other people. It all comes back to trusting ourselves.
Right?
'Cause
I mean, think about any relationship that's gone bad. Work, friends, love. We kind of know.
we do.
Right?
We do. And I think that arena is always difficult to navigate, even if we know something. And I think a lot of people have trouble with it. You know, some people they go, "I really have a bad hand in this," and maybe they do. Like, there's some situations that are just awful. So, like, I have compassion
Yeah.
for what people go through on different levels.
Absolutely.
But please know that I would say in almost everybody, it is never easy to figure out how to trust yourself and then apply that to other people. That is a constant thing that is like let's just give it our best shot.
Yeah. And she said, it's been a pattern all my life. I've opened up. I trust people. I give them everything and they always leave. How beautiful that you've given so many people so much love. So look at it that way. And I looked at one card as Kelly was talking. I said, I need a card for everyone. Your presence is the gift.
Presence is the gift. Absolutely.
Your
And she is
gift.
I mean, with all the people she's let in and gave them the opportunity, that is a gift. You have to show up for people. A lot of people become jaded. They don't have energy. They don't have room to give that to people. You have. That's amazingly powerful and strong. You're making me think of things like Laurie as you say things. So this is something I used to talk about with people. And please take this as it means to you. This is not advice where I'm just like, do this. This should apply for everybody. No, just take it as it means for you. And it's an interesting perspective. I'm just going to say it like this. It's helpful to me, at least. I don't employ what I'm going to say with like black and white mentality, but I do use it still to this day. When I meet people, I do like people for the most part. I do in general. I think human beings are a very interesting type of energy. I do have appreciation for them. But when I meet someone, anybody, I very strongly within inside of me go, this person has the capacity, like any person, to hurt a person. And so I make peace with that when I meet everybody. So when something bad happens, I go, okay, this was always an option. But I also welcome the good. So I get surprised when people do good stuff and I go, great, this reality worked out and we got this. Fantastic. I'm so grateful. And when bad stuff happens, I go, you know what? I'm not surprised by that. I'm not devastated by that because I made peace with it the first time I met them and the more I got to know them.
I love that.
So that helps me a lot with people in situations. I just wanted to share that.
Polo.
Polo? Marco?
Polo?
Polo? Marco Polo. Oh, there we go. Polo. Hi. Open for reading.
Polo, if your energy is low, you might be carrying someone else's burden. So if you're feeling drained, might be somebody else. The thing I'd like to say about that is you can hold space for someone, but you don't have to carry their energy. Sometimes people have low energy, they go through it. Sometimes people have negative energy. You can still share the space without sharing the energy. And I just had this conversation with a client the other day about putting yourself in a bubble sometimes. If I go into a situation where I know it's going to be stressful or hard or deep, I imagine myself in a bubble. I can hear through it. I can see through it, but it can't. The words and their thoughts can't get in. It just bounces right off. It's like one of those rubber plastic blow up bubbles. I have this whole visual of it that I use. So share the space, hear it, feel it, but you don't have to take it on. And if you are having trouble with your energy, if you've been a little bit run down, tired, even mentally or emotionally down, think about setting limits and time limits with people. That will help keep your own energy a little bit higher.
Polo, if you can understand this, let us know. Kim, You're not the only one, Bernadette. I too will always love and show up because that's me. That's who I am. As time goes on, you listen to the signs and know when to walk away from what no longer serves. I love the encouragement in the comments. I love it. Thank you,
Yeah,
Kim.
that's awesome.
Thank you, Bernadette, for being so vulnerable. Let's see. And she said, thanks so much, ladies. And she says she feels so better.
So much better. That's great. I hope Polo heard that. Let me know.
Polo, did you hear that? Polo. I'm gonna go to Polo is in the house. I know that. So just let us know, Polo.
Okay.
Unless he just magically stepped away. Let's see here. Where I wanted to go to Evelyn. Evelyn, do you have a question? Polo, are you here? Thank you, Alana. And Evelyn, are you here? She was here a moment ago.
She's probably still here.
Evelyn, where is everybody? I know people are here, but where are the two people we're asking to come forward? Where is Evelyn? Evelyn, I'll come back to you. Come back because I want you with me when I read for you. Who else is here? I know people are here. Who else is here? Jess is here. Michael Christopher is here. Alana is here. Who's open for a reading? I'm going to go to Jess. Heidi is here. Jess popped right up when I asked. Green Eyes, Debbie. Oh, Evelyn is here. So then I'm going to do Evelyn first, and then I'm going to do Jess, okay? And then I'll close on that. Okay, Evelyn. No question. Everybody wants a general. Everyone wants a general. Sometimes I love that, and then sometimes I'm just like, I love the questions. I love the questions. As soon as Bernadette asked the question, we were able to go right in there very, very deep. It's lovely sometimes. Okay. Evelyn. Interesting, Evelyn. As I pull cards for you, I have trouble focusing. So have you been trouble focusing lately? Have you found your mind's been scattering lately? Wow, as I'm pulling, I almost want to reshuffle. As I pull these cards, I almost can't even focus. I'm going to reshuffle. I don't normally do this.
So she says I'm here.
You're here. But Evelyn, can you understand that you've been have you been having trouble focusing lately, or have your thoughts been a little scattered? Sometimes that happens to me. Maybe it's just me. I'm just curious, says Evelyn. Okay, Evelyn. So what I'm getting for you as kind of a main thing coming out is coming back into a sense of enjoying life, coming back into a sense of your own personal, I've been saying that with people a lot today, but personal power, but like understanding how formidable you are. And you said yes, and I don't know what you're saying yes to, but maybe it's the focus thing.
I'm assuming to the focus thing.
Okay. And it's basically like life currently isn't giving you what you want from it, and you're kind of getting caught up within that. It's kind of like, we've been talking about people here sometimes, or, circumstances, and I feel like where things are kind of led with you and people, even right now, it's not giving you the best of what you want, and it's like we told Bernadette, sometimes you see the signs before something happens, but you still open up your heart to people. I'm giving you the heads up right now. You're seeing the signs. Do not continue to trust people if you're seeing the signs. It's going to lead to another disappointment. And I know that sounds really like sad to even talk about, but I'm getting in the cards and in the energy, like there is stuff coming up with you and other people where you are already getting warning signs now. And you're saying, yes, it has been. I think that's what you're acknowledging. Yes, to what I'm talking about. And right now, it's kind of like really leaning into appreciating life. And don't let people taint that. Don't let situations or circumstances taint that. Um, like, it's not that we remove ourselves and turn off who we are, but we guard what's sacred to us. We guard our joy. We nurture our nervous system. Again, I said this at the beginning, like, we honor our personal power, our spiritual power, our physical power, our emotional power. And you definitely have it. And it's been leaching and leaking out. And then you're trying to find at certain points like reverence or happiness for life because you naturally have that. You're like, my oldest son. Okay. Okay. You're telling me like who it's in regards to. Okay. Well, what I can say, if this is regarding family, and that's like your son, and that's something very close to you and very affecting, do not let it contest what you know. If you are getting signs of what's going on, understand that that's the situation and continue to stay in your reverence of life and don't let it leak your life force and your joy. That's what keeps coming up. And I'm trying to like put it really into perspective with the time that we have and give it the justice of message with the time that we have. Things are not going to go in the way that you want them to go, unfortunately, in this department with something that's current and what's up in the future. Things can always change. Let's pray and hope, sure. But in the immediate future and what's upcoming, it's not what we want. Good. She says, I won't let anyone take it. Great. And I'm acknowledging the fighter in you. Keep it up. Keep it up. And know that you can't always be that 100%, but since you have it, exactly. Stay strong. Stay strong. I'm just giving you hope. I'm giving you strength. I'm giving you encouragement. And that's what I can give to you. And continue to find other people that can help do the same, like around you, that can come to your house or you can meet outside of the house. However, just do not go through this alone. You're formidable, but do not go through this alone because the things that are being presented are going to be tough and are tough currently. And that's what I'm getting. There's a lot more to do with that, but that's what I can give you in this moment. And so I send you a lot of love. I send you a lot of love, and please reach out for more love with people who are good-hearted. Please don't go through this alone. Yes,
Love
you're a
it.
fighter. Don't go through this alone, though. Find other fighters, and then you can have a brigade, and you can take down issues. Find an army. Create an army.
Love that.
Absolutely. And I was going to go really quick. Sorry. Jess. So thank you so much, Evelyn. Thank you. Jess, I'm going to do a quick one with you, Jess. So thank you. I got another spiritual strength card. Some similar cards here. And there's a theme of a lot of people finding their truth. And for you, Jess, you are within this new year coming up, having some goals. You can call them New Year's resolutions, but you're really in that energy of, I want to do and be something different. take the time to allow yourself to vision board that. Don't just throw yourself into things. And there's a lot of hope from your heart, and there's a lot of energy helping you move forward. You will find yourself having to overcome. Be brave. Be brave. And don't be afraid to, I want to say to you, like, over research and over prepare, but not because you can't do it. It's just like, because of the hope and belief of, if you over prepare and over research, you can't help but win. It's like, you're already gonna win, but like, you'll have everything, you have all the tools, like, as you go over the hill to that next adventure. It's like, don't rush it. Choose carefully. The card came up for you. That's like really thinking through things. Over prepare for this, and it will bode well for you. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like it's like career change, if you can understand. Oh, you just answered my own question. Dang it. Dang it. I thought I was, right when I said it, I scrolled down, and so I know that I got that, but it doesn't look like I did. But, and yes, you're moving to a new job, so you can understand what I'm saying. Over prepare for this. This one, it's going to bode well for you. Other than that, I just see success. That's what I feel. So just take that. New Year's beginning for you. Good stuff.
Like
All
that.
right.
Take that. I like that.
Take that.
Take that.
Is there anything that you'd like to, we can do a collective card as we wrap up?
Yeah, that would be great. Let me pick one.
Chess.
Oh, this is a good one. Be the lighthouse, not the lifeboat.
Mm-hmm.
Let your energy attract other like-minded energies, but don't try to save everyone. Just attract the people that are meant to be in your group. Will naturally be attracted to you, don't you think?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Sometimes it doesn't happen in a hot second. It takes a minute, but I think even when we find people that we're like, I really like you, come in my lifeboat, you always find the best connections when you're the lighthouse, because they're just like, oh, I want to be with you beyond being in the lifeboat. I just like your light.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Collective card, material harvest. This is a nice one to see. So for me, this can mean a lot of things, but it's basically like what you are working towards. There will be physical results. So everybody with our spiritual practices or the things we've been hoping to manifest, there will be signs for you that are more physical starting off the new year, and encouragements rather than just like billboard signs or numbers or have the faith. There actually be more physical indicators for a lot of you tuning on in, which is actually really nice to feel and see at times. It's not always needed, but it's really nice when it shows up. And it's interesting because I'm really drawn to what this gentleman is wearing within the card, and it's a bright green tunic. So it's, again, healing, shedding old skin, really feeling like we're in a new place, space, and time, which a lot of us have been hoping with and hoping for, because it's been a little bit rough. I do feel like we're feeling like we're going to go into a new era of sorts. So that's kind of interesting. Okay. All right, Laurie, is there anything you'd like to say before we, I guess, say goodbye? I always give the guest the last word.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you, everyone. I love this energy. I love this space that you create. I love your messages. I hope everyone has a nice holiday season. And I say that with, a little bit of reservation, because I know the holidays aren't easy for everyone. Some people are really struggling, as we know, with what we do and our readings, but I hope you can find the love around you, the self-love, love from Spirit. Know that you're never alone. Spirit is very close. We're here to help you and support you. And this is a wonderful community you've created for everyone. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Please know you're always invited if you would like to share some love. And thank you for all the beautiful messages that you gave people here today. And for the holiday wishes. I'm sure we'll see you in the new year. And
thank you.
Please, absolutely. And everyone is saying thank you. They're saying love and blessings to all. Thank you, girls, for today. Thank you, Jessie Cat. Evelyn, thank you. Have a wonderful holiday. With that said, yes, everybody, thank you. Please go with love, luck, and light. I will see you on the Psychic Hour interview show, actually, with Michael Zinn on Friday. We're going to be interviewing Michael Zinn. We haven't interviewed him yet. even though we know and we love him, I have not interviewed him or talked to him extensively in that fashion. So Friday is his day.
All right. See you then.
Yep. See you then. And then also for a bunch of other shows on Secret Spiral Network, Embracing Infinity, and as well with Lynn Juno, Kaleidoscope of the Soul. She'll be having her ribbon readings on that day. And Michael Christopher and Jennifer Lee with mediumship readings. So a full Friday stacked for y'all. Take care. With love, luck, and light. Bye. Don't forget to live.